I met Ken out on the march, and a friend of mine came up to me and showed me a picture of him with his sign. Any other veterans in the crowd? Put your hand up if you are. There's another veteran. This is Jake Motley, and he said that very proudly. So, if there's any people who deserve to get up here and maybe have a say, it's these guys who fought for our freaking country.
We're proud of you, mate. Well done.
Ken the mic first.
Thanks, Paul. In fact, I'm not quite as tall as that bloke, so I had to lift the sign fairly high. Look, before we went on our stroll, a young lass came up to me and she said, what are those medals for? And I said, well, look, they're not all military, but each one has to do with freedom. Australians are very good at walking alongside and fighting alongside of others, such that somewhere down the track they might just enjoy some of the privileges we have here in Australia. What breaks my heart is the concern my wife and I have for our grandchildren and beyond, in that, hang on, here I am. I thought I'd hung up, well, I have hung up the guns, not even shoot a rabbit on the farm these days, but I've got to fight again. And why? Because of the insults which is being heaped on society by federal and state governments, and let's face it, the opposition's probably even worse.
Yeah,
and
they're all bad.
This is just so sad that people are coerced, do the right thing. I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
When is a vaccine not a vaccine? Having served as my mate here as well for quite a few years, I'm well aware of the need for vaccines. A, to stop this silly clown here catching a certain disease, but of equal and probably more importance, to make sure I don't carry the flaming thing and pass it on. Not one of the concoctions being forced on us today does either of those things. Indeed, in letters to the Federal Health Minister and others, I will continue them. But indeed, during the week I thought, look, people are losing their lives because of the side effects of this rubbish.
Yep.
And you're probably more aware than I am of Pat Cash's dear mum's death and how he has described that. Without going overboard, I do think that those who have foisted this on us, it really comes very close to a manslaughter charge.
Murder!
But in the interim, my wife and I will be back in the vineyard in the Barossa. You can tell it's a red nose from, you can't see my purple feet from stamping the grapes. But we'll just praise the Lord and press on, and thank you for the privilege of sharing with you today.
Well done, mate.
I'm one of the young veterans that served our country. I did Gulf War Part 2. I signed a blank cheque to say, do my bit for the country, sacrifice potentially my life, my mental health, my physical health, like everyone that joined the forces. And the word to me, sacrifice, means a lot right now. These medals that I wear is because of a sacrifice I made for the free spirit, the free Australia that I thought I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. And now as a father, I've got a 4-year-old son and a 6-year-old daughter going on 30. What freedom have they got? What was my service for? I want people to reflect on that. Our Constitution, what we all stood up for originally, that our forefathers did. It's all good to hear that you've all got the same sentiment, and I'm so proud to be here today. This is the first time I've ever protested. I'm 40. I never thought I'd actually ever protest. A lot of people here probably are in the same boat as me, and I'm glad you all think about the sacrifice and acknowledge what we've all done.
We're proud of you, mate.
That's
Well
it.
done.
And just stand the line, people. Thank you very much.